And good afternoon and welcome to day 6 at the Sailplane Grand Prix here in sunny Santiago in Chile. Quick recap on what happened yesterday. We had a most fantastic finish to the race. 5 gliders finishing within 4 seconds. So if you haven't seen it yet, you need to go back and have a look at yesterday's finish. If you've seen nothing else, just watch the finish. So in 5th place across the line was Sebastian Nagel, and we had a joint 3rd with Andres, the local hero from Chile, and Bostian from Slovenia. But in 2nd place, Thilo from Germany, and out in front, Sebastian Kahler. So that now leaves an interesting situation with the overalls. The two Sebastians are now neck and neck with 25 points. That's Sebastian Nagel and Sebastian Kahler. And in 3rd place on 18 points is Werner Armann. So it's all still to play for. Today we have a task of 339 kilometers. And the weather is expected to be even better than yesterday with lots more energy. We're expecting a temperature of 33 degrees, so that's a couple of degrees warmer than yesterday. Cloud bases in the valley around 4,000 meters, and up in the high mountains anything up to 5,000 meters. Winds down low, southwesterly 5 to 10 knots, which will be interesting on the final glide, and higher up in the mountains northwesterly 10 to 15 knots. So what we'll do now is have a quick wander down the grid, and I think we'll have a quick chat with Andres, as he's on the front. Andres, how are you doing today?
Hello.
How was your day yesterday?
Oh, wonderful. Yes, really wonderful, because the task was really in upper mountains, not only in the mountain, but the high part of the mountain, which I have a lot of experience. So I got a lot of luck, and I think mountains love me. So my luck has something to do with mutual appreciation. Because the years I give him, years I have flying over them.
A friend of mine once told me there's no such thing as luck. It's all about good
training,
fortune and training.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. I absolutely agree with that.
Yeah. So after 4,000 hours, how's your training going?
4,000? You mean what? No, training is okay, and I think this glider is not the best. So I have a little handicap against me in the valley. Yeah. But in the ridge, I think all the gliders who are competing now are okay. Yeah. So I have to be very careful when I glide in the valley to get a little bit more altitude. That's why I think that is the success when you fly a little bit handicapped glider.
Yeah. Well, you gave us a fantastic race yesterday. We were all cheering you on.
Yes.
It was, and the finish was superb.
It's very funny, because I took a decision that is against the Grand Prix. I entered a thermal with a lot of other gliders. I think there were 6 of them. And I noticed that the thermal was very strong but very tight. So I go out and wait. Yeah. I stay ahead, behind, and wait for them to go away, because they couldn't get the thermal because of dimension too tight,
too tight.
For 5-6 glider. And then when they go, I took that thermal. It was the trick of the day, because it gave me 4,000, and with that I entered the mountains and the story. So I was very happy with that, my decision. That was a straight decision to wait, just to wait.
It gave us a fantastic story. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Well, stay high, fly fast, and we'll see you back here later.
Safe. Yes, and enjoy. Thank you.
Great character. He's only been flying for 31 years. 4,000 hours in the mountains. Here's the line crew here, and we'll just wander a little bit further down the line today. While we're walking down, just give you a quick update on Klaus. Klaus is still in hospital, but he's getting much better. We've spoken to him by text last night. They're actually flying him home on Sunday, and he was complaining that it's nice and warm here, but actually it's very cold at home in Germany. They've got lots of snow. Right, let's see Thilo. Actually, I'll have a quick word with Thilo. So just come back and have a quick word with Thilo. Thilo came 2nd yesterday. So Thilo, tell us, why did you slow down at the last turn point?
I thought I couldn't make the 850 meters, and I was pretty sure I was completely alone. I saw the next one on the farm screen more than a kilometer behind, so I was pretty relaxed, not knowing that they were directly pushing me very hard. I have no mirror to the back, so I just wanted to make it safe. And suddenly I was very surprised to see Sebastian and Andres coming inside to me and then taking the shortcut, pushing me a little bit to the side. And so yeah, I was not cautious enough.
Yeah.
And I probably pushed a little bit too much the whole final glide. I mean, I should have slowed down a little bit and just to see where the others are. It's much better to follow the others than to be pushed without seeing the pushes.
Actually, at the last turn point, we reckon you were about 1,500 meters under glide, but you managed to make it up all the way along on the ridges.
Well, this ridge simply works fabulous. And I made it already a couple of 100 meters deeper, so I know the ridge very good, and this is one of my favorite ridges, just running it around. And I always try to not fly faster than 200 kilometers per hour, not to cruise too much but maybe a little bit slower would have been better, to not having the problem of slowing down just the last few kilometers, which actually cost me the victory yesterday.
But 8 points, it's nice to have that on the board.
Absolutely, yeah. 10 points would have been better,
yeah.
But I'm very happy with the result.
Yeah.
And especially with this wonderful flight. It was, I mean, the scenery yesterday was just spectacular. I mean, it is such a beautiful area to fly there, and I'm looking very much forward today.
Yeah, today, weather conditions very similar. In fact, if anything, a bit more energy. Do you think we'll be faster today?
Well, it's very difficult to fly it, I mean, the wrong direction. So you don't know exactly, I mean, if you take the Olivares ridge, which is normally working very good, the question is if you can make it in a straight flight to make it over this high pass, which is 4,500 meters high. Yeah. So that would be the key point. It might be a little bit faster depending on the first thermal we should have between the first and the second turn point. I mean, this will be the key point to catch a good one there, and then you can make it easy for staying high. That's at least my plan. Let's see if it will work.
There's a funny thing about plans, they always seem to change, don't they? Anyway, have a great day. I look forward to seeing you back here later. Right, I've just seen John Gatfield. We haven't spoken to him yet on the grid, or Thomas actually, but he's not there again. Let's see if we can grab a quick word with John. John's from the UK. Started watching the Sailplane Grand Prix and sending us messages about how we were doing, and then he started competing in Sailplane Grand Prix, and I think he's done 5 now to try and qualify. John.
Hello, Sean.
How are you?
Good, mate. Yeah, all good.
Yeah. Are you enjoying this?
I'm absolutely loving it. What a great experience. Yeah, I'm the Muppet from England, not doing that great, but I don't care. I'm here.
Well, you say you're not doing that great. You got points on the board.
I know, I got points. That's all I wanted.
Yeah. And for all those armchair gliders back home, what would you say to them?
It's just a fabulous place. They should come and fly Chile. It is just awesome. It's intimidating mountains, really big, but goodness me, it's good. The scenery is incredible, and the conditions can just be out of this world.
Yeah. One of the questions we've been asked actually on the commentary is about your gliding club. It's a little unusual, isn't it? Bailey's Farm International.
Bailey's Farm International, yeah. It's only got about a dozen members. Very cheap membership fees.
Yeah, invitation only.
6-pack of beer and a bag of nuts, and you have to swear allegiance to the glorious leader, to the dear leader.
Yes, the dear leader.
The dear leader, Pete Wells, who makes Kim Jong-un look like a sort of shy, retiring liberal. So,
does he have a button on his desk?
No, I think he does. He seems to detonate himself every so often, but yeah. So Bailey's Farm, it's up there.
Good. And the task today?
I think this is going to be great. We're going back up to the Olivares Valley, and we're running south to north. So you need, I did this in the Andes Open. You've got to go in at 3,700 meters. But if you do that and you connect with the ridge, you can just run at 100 knots and you climb. There's a stonking thermal halfway up. And then when you get up to the top, it's 3 glaciers, big bowl of rock. But assuming you can get over the top, it's just, happy days.
Yeah. And what are your plans for the rest of the season?
I will go and fly the Grand Prix at Varese, probably, in Italy. might go and fly Musbach, but I'm definitely going back to Rieti and a load of flying in the Alps, just for fun. So it should be good. Come and join me, Sean.
I'd love to, but Rieti scares me and I haven't been there yet. So, you talk a lot about Rieti, and some of our fellow pilots back home, they just love the place. What is it about Rieti that's so special?
You tend to fly virtually every day. It's extremely reliable weather. You can fly quite high speeds, and it can be a bit repetitive, the tasking, but the weather's always slightly different. And you couple that with a really good organisation led by Aldo, a really nice place, great food. It's good to just hang around the place. It is just idyllic. It is
a good place for Grand Prix, do you think?
Now there's a thought. That would be a great place for a Grand Prix.
Yeah. All right, we'll work on that.
It could be quite exciting, but I think it would be a brilliant place for a Grand Prix. Yeah, good one.
Good. Well, best of luck for
nice
today.
One. All right, fella.
See you
Thanks
soon.
a lot.
Right, let's see who else we can grab. Just time for one more. It started launching the grid already, and it's a bit quick word with Sebastian, our winner from yesterday. Sebastian, do you have a moment?
Yes.
What are you up to?
I'm preparing my oxygen now.
Okay, and what height do you use the oxygen?
We start at 3,500 meters. If we fly more than 2 hours at 3,000, we should use it already.
Yeah. And today will be 5,000 meters maybe?
We have a pass at 4,500, so we need to fly that.
Yeah, good. Yesterday, very exciting race. What made your decision to cut inside Tilo at the final turn?
I just saw it. We practiced in Dubai, so it was usual.
Yeah.
It was normal. Nothing special.
Very close and very exciting.
Yeah, and I have to check if my flarm is in the normal mode, and I think it is, but because yesterday they complained about some pilots having in a different modes.
And this is LX9000?
Yes, this is LX9000. No, it's no competition mode, so it's fine.
Yeah, you've got that all sorted. Well, other than the crossing the pass at 4,500 meters, are there any other tricky parts to the task today?
All the task is tricky. And the first, most important thing is I have been there 2 times.
Yeah.
Only.
Only 2 times.
Yesterday was the second one I was there. The first one we tried Olivares Valley and we got stuck in it, so we had to come back and then we tried again and it worked, but it was very, very scary. Today it looks that the weather is good, so but the tricky part will be to get to high altitudes on the beginning of the race.
Yeah. Because
we start to the flatlands and then we have to come back to the mountains, and it will be climbing from maybe 2,000 to 5,000 meters. On that way we have to get altitude.
That's great. Well, thank you for the insights for that. Enjoy your day and see you back here later.
See you back.
Great. Right, that's pretty much us from the grid. We'll go back to the commentary box now and we'll give you the race live.